Good morning. We are live. I'm going to give it a moment for people to join. I'm trying to find it here because once again I'm flying solo. Hi, Jessica. All right. Well, hi, Tanya. Got my Raven cup. And I thought I would do readings again. Hi, Leslie. I have some special things planned for next week. Hi, Sue. I owe you an email. And good morning, Shannon. It's a very good morning indeed. Now, of course, there's my pen. All right. So I'd love to do readings if people are here. For those that are new to me, my name is Joan Ranquet. I'm an animal communicator, author, founder of Communication with All Life University, and the program is for people that want to learn animal communication or people that want to become an animal communicator, and for energy healing or for people that want to become an energy healer. And also we will be opening up a whole nature and wildlife bit starting in March, so stay tuned. We have hi, Laura. So if you're here, please say hi, and I'd love to do readings if you'd like. We have lots of fun things coming up. We have the fall intensive just around the corner, and we don't have any spots left in person, but we do have some spots left online. If you're holding out, jump in. Today's the day. And if you have questions about it, of course, you can reach out to Shannon. Shannon will put her information in the comments there. And I'm trying to, I really would like to see if I can find me. There, here I am. Here I am. And that way I can. All right, so Chris is here. It's so hard to scroll on this. Okay, Laura's got something. Let's see. Dixie and Benny. And before I do that also, I want to remind people that also we have the we have, now I'm going to start talking. Here we go. We have AC Level 1, Animal Communication Level 1, starting October 20th. We have Energy Healing for Animals, Level 1, starting November 4th. So we have all sorts of fun things coming up. And if you're on the fence, there are some great people joining at this time. So I think it's a great time to be joining our classes. I heard a squeaky toy. And I also want to remind people that we have the little intro to animal communication coming up. And anyway, there's lots of ways to connect. Shannon, if you're here and you could put your information in, that would be great. And here comes Penelope with a squeaky toy. A squeaky toy. So I'm going to check in with Laura Smith's elderly dogs. So it's going to be quiet here for a moment. Well, so I kept getting with Dixie a sense that she really managed quite a bit in the household. And it's not that she doesn't still, but she's a little bit retired. She says that she gets concerned about Benny, because it feels like a lot of people are concerned about Benny if something happens to Dixie. And Dixie says that she has your heart, while she's declined, or not, it's just life is smaller. She says her bark is still mighty, and that she just really is so connected to you, Laura, just deeply, deeply connected, and would likes the time that you've really slowed down to be with her. And it feels like that you have moments where you're just kind of face to face, and she loves that. And then as far as Benny goes, he says that he's very smart. I don't know if he's hurt his leg recently or if he has a little bit of a stiffer walk. He likes to think that he's as smart as Dixie, but I kind of doubt anybody is as smart as Dixie. He's just kind of quirky, almost like the little neighborhood mayor. He kind of knows what everybody's doing and checks in on people. He's clever. And he also has a very big heart, And it feels like he's trying to, he worries a little bit about you because you're worried about Dixie, and then you worry, anyway, there's a big worry thing going, and anyway, he loves you madly. So that's the sense I get from those two. And I want to see... Anyone else? Did anyone else want a reading? And I don't know how to... It says swipe left. There we go. Oh, good. Shannon's typing. Um, so, Laura, I hope that helps. Feels like there's a lot going on for your household. Um, let's see. Um, so, I have had this thought lately that I wanted to do. A lot of people, after the book club and after the healing, um, the energy healing for animals masterclass that we did at the end of July, and then we went straight into the book club. You know, energy healing became such a popular topic that what we really, what I hear that people want is some sort of a some sort of a something around healing animals on a global level. And so I've had some thoughts about that, and I know that for one thing, you know, people are really overwhelmed at this time, and I know that shelters are overwhelmed, and I'm hearing all sorts of things about what that's. Just checking to see if anyone else has an animal. Okay, I'll get to that in a minute. So, I'm hearing lately that a lot of shelters are not taking more animals. You know, we had this big run on adoptions, and now people are returning animals. So, there's lots to be overwhelmed about, and a lot to start to think about how could we help? What would be the best way to approach helping on a global scale? So I thought I would bring in some people that I know are doing amazing work. Some of them have been guests before, and to get their take on things, and maybe to get behind their calling, if you will. And the other thought I had is doing some. I have a teacher named Sharon that I'd love to bring on, and to do a meditation, a global meditation for animals. And you know, when I think about animals too, I think when we're helping animals at that level, then we're also helping people automatically. And I'd like to just include the planet in the idea too. So I have kind of a list of people in mind. I'd love to hear any thoughts you have about the idea of global healing for animals. What would that look like for you? I know that we could do some tapping on compassion fatigue. So anyway, all these things are rattling around in my mind to do over the next couple of months, and I'm getting my guest list together and putting this all at work, all into play. So there may be some. Oh, Shannon just popped up. Email me. Okay, I will. Actually, I'm going to call you. Anyway, so I'm just putting all that together as to how that would look, and I'd love any feedback if that sounds fun to you, if you think it's necessary, if you have some sort of. I mean, we can all. I have some friends that just drove across the country on motorcycles, and the idea that there are so many factory farms in Kansas that it's just miles and miles and miles of death. Like that just, I can't. And the amount of damage that even does to the planet. So what I'd really love to do is hear your feedback and see how we can really kind of make the healing happen faster for the planet and for the animals, for the people, for the planet herself. So anyway, any feedback is appreciated. You can always, here we go. uh, that is, that's kind of my main thought. I'm seeing some requests now. So I'm seeing requests for readings, but anyway, think about the global healing is an outstanding thought. Your speakers are always very interesting and enlightening. I love your ideas. Maybe we will be okay. Yeah, we have to be. Okay, so hi Heidi. Hi Kristen. Hi Joyce. I'm glad people are saying hi. It was a little lonely here to start. We'll have Yasmin back soon. I love the idea of global animal healing, meditation, and tapping, envisioning the earth and animals happy and thriving, surrounded in golden light. Yeah, this is my thought. Kristen is getting, and pink light, is getting all of that together to start. Yeah, global healing is on everyone's mind right now. Oh my God, I just lost the thread. Let's see if I can find it here. Oh, come on. How did I find it here? There it is. Okay. Oh my God. Hello. Global healing is on everyone's mind right now. I think lots of meditation for health and wellness of animals and plants. Agreed. Yeah. So that's what we'll do. I'm glad that people are. See more. Yeah, I'm glad that people like this idea because it's important. And in that, if you were to think of yourself as a teeny vessel of the bigger picture, then that means we also have to be really taking care of ourselves. And what does that look like? You know, for me, it looks like a lot of laughter and fun, but it also is a lot of meditation and taking my work seriously. I've got, you know, a lot of projects right now. You know what? Right now, one of my biggest projects is my own home and making my own home a sanctuary for myself. And that is something I hadn't taken as seriously because I always thought I was going to move, things like that. But making my home a sanctuary has been very important to me lately. And so all of these things, you know, we will look at that. I'll lead some of it, and then, like I said, I have about 3 or 4 people I'm going to reach out to be involved in this project. That's what we'll do for the. That's what we'll do for through the year. Would love a meditation for global healing, starting in our homes, our towns, the United States, and globally would be beautiful. Yeah, that's that. I'm glad people are on board with my idea. So, and it wasn't my idea. Some of you suggested, you know, what can we do? Can we do something? And I didn't want to just do like a random, let's talk about global healing. I have to let things cook. And so it cooked, and that's what came out. And so that's what we'll do. All right, I'm going to find the readings in here. Tanya said, I'm going in order of appearance, how they came in. So Tanya said, I'd love a reading on Liam. He was really sweet. He said he was your boy man. He went between being boyish, and he could snuggle, and he was funny, and he was sneaky. Feels like he could be a real troublemaker, to being the man of the house, to being, I've got this. And I think that there's a lot to, that being the man of the house, he was very much not just the man of the house, but he stepped into kind of like very gentlemanly, but could still slide into being boyish. Basically, he said he was your joy, and I think that he knows how much it took you out at the knees when he left the planet, and he just hopes that he said you've never gone this long without an animal, and he just hopes that you have peace, because he knows that you did everything you could for him, that he was your world, and he's always grateful and always watching. And I think that in some ways you wonder if he's coming back. That's my thought. And he says that he'd like to, but he's not on a time frame. So that's, I don't know that it will be your next dog, but he'll be in your future. So there you go. He's lovely. And I hope that helps. Hope that helps. So Susie has a request. Sue has a request. Sue, I love the expansion into global healing meditation for animals and for people. Our group energy is so powerful. I agree. Cool. Yes, I called him my little man. Yeah, but he was still boyish, but he was definitely your man. Okay. Sue, I'm looking for your dog's name. Sue Mochi. Okay. Mochi. I'm saying it wrong, I know. I think she's 12. I feel like, I know that there's Mochi. Okay, good. I feel like there's a lot going on, and I saw an email, so I have a little bit of an idea. And my sense with her, first of all, I wanted to ask you, does she have anything in her ears? Anything going on with her ears? Anyway, it feels like she's good. She kept saying, I'm fine. And I feel like what's going on for her is she is very much, she's been babied in it and not aware of anything in her ears. Okay, and maybe she's just, she might be fine. And it could just be selective hearing. That was also my first thought. Um, so um, she says that she's sh- that in many ways she's kind of stepping up. Um, she's being very uh, aware, and she's in the past she's been a little bit babied, and now the awareness is going somewhere else, and she's very much trying to help. It feels like she's very attentive to you, to your husband, to everything going on. Like there's just a new awareness. But she also loves her routine, and it feels like anything that you're doing with the routine is, she loves the routine. So I don't know if after I remember that there was a situation with the walking or something after the tapping, and I don't know if that still kept going, but yeah, she's very. Um, it just feels like love is really expanding right now for her, with and for her, and she's just really right in the middle of everything. And I'm happy. I wanted to call you anyway, so I'm happy to help in any way I can. And I hope that helps. Um, okay. And then, uh, all right, so let's see. I saw something from Susie about a dog named Nala. Nala is 7 months old. Okay. Come on. Up, up. Come on. Good girl. Here we go. You can help me talk to Nala. Nala is very cute and funny. Um, uh, she just said, "I'm not eating, but I'm fine." But the sense I get from her physically is, I don't know if you had her on any antibiotics recently for something, or if she got a hold of something weird like that, but her stomach feels like, the sensation I have is almost like there's cellophane, like that there is a layer of something in there that the hunger wouldn't penetrate. And to me, that's usually something like an antibiotic, or she could have gotten into something that's definitely almost lined her stomach. Um, so that's what I feel like. I feel like there's like this weird layer, if you will, of something going on. And I would, yeah, I think, I don't know, sometimes I think you're doing the dynamite. I would look at if you got the probiotic for your horses, it's the same for the dogs. It just feels like it needs some attention. even yogurt, something like that, to get it cleared out. Yeah, makes me wonder if she ate something weird. Okay, and I just saw that is selective hearing. That is so funny, Sue. It's almost, Sue, I have to tell you, it's almost like this. That's what I was feeling. I can't hear you. So, I should have gone. Okay, I want to go back to what, so she eats everything, yikes, vet time? I don't think so, but you know, you could do like the charcoal or the clay, just move something through. I would just, yeah, definitely move something through. Okay. Sue said, okay. I've been keeping Mochi up on what's happening, and she's become very attentive, a bit more demanding lately. She does love her routine. Yeah, it's like, it feels like she's more present than she's ever been. Yeah. Sue, I think, and Susie, I think, yeah, like I said, I would just get something in there to move stuff through. Okay, Cheryl, I don't know what cat it actually is. So I'm dealing with an extreme situation of a long time spraying and defecating cat. I don't know what cat it actually is. It could be one of 5, but it's serious. I've spoken to many people and used a variety of remedies, and it's really frustrating and perplexing. I could say so much more about it, but in this form, I don't know what's feasible, if this is appropriate. Okay, Cheryl, this is what I think. I think that this is the sort of situation where I want to get you one of the students, and I want them to, so if you write to sessions@joanranquet.com, if you were going to do a session with me, and I mean, all right, word might be out. If you write to assist@joanranquet.com and you wanted to do a session with me, I'm once in a while, and tomorrow's the day, I'm doing sessions. How I would do it is I would talk to all 5 cats and see what the general household is like, how, from each cat's perspective, what's going on with each cat, and then break it down from there and figure out which cat it is. That's how I do peeing cats, is I talk to everyone. And once I've talked to everyone, you know, you can make adjustments per personality. And again, one of my students who is very advanced, we have people that have been doing their case studies, and so my students are very well versed. Some are starting to charge. Like Tanya and Chris on here, I don't know if they've hit their 45, but once students have done 45 case studies, I help them get cases. And mind you, if they've gotten to 45, they've also talked to almost 100 animals in class, so they're good. And anyway, so that would take about an hour to get through to all of them. And even though you say you think it's one of 2, that may very well be. And how each of the cats are is going to be affecting one of those 2. And that's why in a situation like this, I like to talk to everybody. And that's how that goes. And sometimes it's been 12 cats that I've talked to in an hour and figured it out. So, but it again, you know, it doesn't mean that it's going to resolve that minute. There are, based on what their needs are, you know, there are adjustments to be made in the household. So you do what you need to do. We can get you someone, or you never know. It might be me. Okay, anyone else? Let's see. What else? I think. Is that it? How'd this... Oh, wait. I thought I saw something about a parakeet. Hello. Where is the parakeet? I have a 37-year-old, oh, Heidi, box turtle that has, for years, bites at his front right leg, leaving it always thick with scar tissue. Not sure if it hurts or he bites or gets territorial. Think it's another turtle. He's had 3 eye surgeries, so vision. Speedy. Oh my god, a turtle named Speedy. That's so good. And then Pixel the parakeet. Okay. Speedy the turtle, people. And Pixel the parakeet next. Okay, my sense is with Speedy, it feels like he is. So my sense with the leg is that it actually kind of falls asleep on him on occasion, and he bites it to feel if it's like he feels it here, but he doesn't feel it here, and the reason my sense from that is that because you said he'd had eye surgeries, I feel like there's been a way in which his head has been placed in a compromised situation that is cutting the nerves off. So, of course I wonder if you could get your little finger in there and get a little neck massage going, and I can feel the scar tissue, which just adds to the sense that, like, can he even feel anything? And even that little last toe feels like it almost doesn't disengage, but it's just kind of extra there. So it calls for a turtle massage, and I think helping him feel into those feet. Of course, he could bite you. I do feel like there are times that he likes to be alone or has territory, and I don't know if that's from the original site thing. I do also feel like he has some funny moments that he can be, like, basically he's moody. I mean, one day he wants to be with others, and other times he wants to be by himself. So that's my sense, but I do feel like there's a sense of almost like, that feeling of when you wake up and your foot is asleep. Like, I think he wakes up a lot and his foot is asleep. So that's my sense of that. Pixel the parakeet. He loves, no, okay, here we go. He loves neck massages and will totally stretch his head out to let me. I'll do it more. He is moody, sometimes begs for attention. Yeah, and then probably the day that you come in and like, I'm going to give him attention, he's like, don't talk to me. Yeah, okay, good. I'm glad that you do the neck massage, because that's probably part of what unhooks this feeling for him. Okay. Okay, Kate, were you gonna put more about Pixel the parakeet? He lives with who? How? Wait, I think up top though you said he was a year and a half. Scrolling, scrolling, scrolling. And is about a year and a half old. Okay. And he lives with 2 cats. 4 humans. Pixel is very cute. Cute inside and out. I don't... It feels like Pixel is almost playing with his voice. Pixel says, I am a ham. Sometimes I fear the cats. I think he gets a little like, uh-oh, they're looking at me a certain way. I don't know if there was an incident. He says that he's very connected to you, but he also, I don't know who the shortest human is, but that's a great human for him. He's a lot of fun, and it feels like he's really ready for a parakeet friend. I don't know if you're up for getting him a friend, but, or if it's a her. It feels... If it's a her, it's a very tomboyish her. He, okay. Yeah, and it feels like there's new vocalizations coming out. Like there's little things. Okay, looking for a friend now. Yeah, he really would like a friend because I feel like your household goes from like very busy to very quiet, and in that quiet time is the time when it's quiet is when he's pretty active, and so a friend would be stimulating and fun. Good. All right, I'm glad you're looking for a friend. Just a cute soul, a really cute soul. All right, so well, this was fun. Does Arrow have... I don't know what Arrow is, Melissa Olvit. Is Arrow a dog, cat, horse, pig, sheep, parakeet? Or, if you can do it in a minute, I can chime in. Dog. Okay. And how old is Arrow, and who does he live with? And in the meantime, I think what's good for the people that are in classes right now is, he is a cute, yeah, the cutest soul on the planet. Super cute. If you could, if for anybody that we did readings of, we'd love pictures in here. So please share pictures. 9 with me. Okay. And I think the one thing that I feel like we're, for the people that are currently in the advanced animal communication right now, people are doing medical intuition, and I think it's important to see for people right now how much every single one of these came down to animal medical intuition. So it's really, with the exception of Liam and turns out Sue's dog's just doing this. I can't hear you. So it wasn't anything physical. But the reason I'm saying that is that, you know, there's animal communication and then there's medical intuition, and it's very important for people to understand how much medical intuition plays into the animal communication, because at the end of the day, so many things that we think are behavioral tend to be caused by you know, an old injury, a pain, an ache, things like that. Let's see, and then here we go. Thank you so much for Speedy's reading. When I first got him, I had to give him injections for months in that arm due to him being so sick. That may have added, and that may be why it feels so, it feels like he can't feel it sometimes. So that's interesting that you gave him injections there. The biting, I think, brings it back, feels like it brings it back to life. So anyway, that's that. Yeah. Okay, there's one more dog. Melissa's dog. Okay. So my sense with Arrow is Arrow's been more tired lately. Arrow feels like there's a lot going on, and my sense is that as far as the direction of healing goes, the very quiet time is what seems to be the most helpful. It feels like something opening up the breathing, like just getting almost more deeper breaths would be, gives the energy. And that's the sense I'm getting right now. That's the only thing I got. And just a little bit of freedom that I don't know if fresh air and getting out is healing, but whatever, it feels like there's a healing thing you're doing or having someone do that is very good, and that's the only thing I get. So I would just keep doing what you're doing. Yeah, and then I saw Cassandra says, if you have any time, Samara, 12 and a half, who I understand 90%, but still gets anxiety. We are extremely intertwined. I'm running out of paper. Could be missing something if, wait, cancel that. Lordy. Okay. Lives with 2 Salukis and an Afghan, 2 Maine Coon. Okay. Samara. Spam is calling. Let me answer that. So she thinks she's been a lot better. The sense I get is that she's she says that she's quite the princess and she loves to have the attention. She knows that you are very busy, and lately you've been not just busy with like this class, but there have been a lot of things that have your attention that are different. And it could be that maybe you're learning a lot of things during COVID, or that you took on a lot more in a different way. And so she, not that you're scattered, but she feels that your attention goes a lot of different ways. And if there's something that happens, so she likes a lot of your attention, and she likes to be connected in that attention. And it feels like you have your day way of being, but at night you kind of start to wind down, but then your attention goes these other places. And so it just feels like you get not re-scattered, but like you go 5 different directions. And it feels like you're good at that, but she just is ready to have all of your attention at night. She says she's a very good soul, and that you both have grown a lot in the last 1.5 years, 2 years, and there are things that she would really like to do and to be. It feels like she's very, like you said, she's sprightly. It feels like she would like to be treated as if she was 6 and still do some of those activities. So that's what she has to say. I don't know if you get distracted at night by a bunch of different things than your day distractions, but I hope that she gets your attention. Let's see. I hope that helps. I can't wait to see the pictures of all the animals we talked to today. And I'd love to... I'll see you next week. We'll probably start on the global healing. And then I have the intensive, and some of you have the intensive. Let's see. Won't be able to start back to the 11 a.m. class in October. I really miss everyone's. We miss you, Sue. We really miss you. And we'll do, hopefully you can participate. He has been with this issue some time. I appreciate his free space to go in and out as he chooses. He's on 3 legs and gets exhausted, so I haven't taken him out on hikes lately. Yeah, it feels like he's You know, it's interesting, the 3 legs, because it does feel like he just gets winded quickly, and that's why I was saying, like, opening up that breathing is going to help with that kind of exhaustion from the effort it would take for 3 legs. And that hit the nail on the head. Thank you, Cassandra. Yeah. So, as Shannon says, a few spots left on Zoom for the intensive, and we also have AC Level 1 starting October 20th, and on November 4th we have Energy Healing for Animals starting. So, lots of fun things. And also we have, with Jill and Joan, if you're more of a body worker, and this might be a great thing for Melissa and Arrow, we've got OM, Organs, Meridians, and Emotions. That's an acupressure, 12-week acupressure class. We put a lot of work into it, and I love this class. I'm in love with this content that we put together and what we're going to be doing in that. And so that's fun. And then we're going to be putting we've got a certification program coming with the acupressure. So we're going to be making available this fall almost every one of our classes, the acupressure classes will be digital. And then what you could do is you could get the digital class, get started, and then when it goes live, you can upgrade to the live. So we're being very creative with that. And anyway, the acupressure could really help Melissa with your Arrow. And also, Arrow loves you. I forgot to say that, Melissa. Arrow, I mean, I could almost cry how much he really, really loves you. So, that's important to know. Anyway, I will see you guys next week. We will get the Global Animal Healing Party started. Okay. Thank you.